What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Robert Saleh has been fired. Guys, I gotta tell you, when I saw the news, when I finally had a chance to check the news and see this, I said, yep, I can't believe it lasted this long. Now, a lot of people ain't gonna like my take, but you know what, guys? This is for entertainment purposes only, and just to kind of get your guys' thoughts on it in the comments. Robert Saleh was a hell of a coordinator with San Francisco. San Francisco had a great year. The New York Jets came looking for Robert Saleh. He was highly desired by all the teams who had openings that year. But one of the things the media did that messed Robert Saleh up is they praised his religion as being one of the first people of his religion to get the position, made it all about diversity, equity, and inclusion, made it all about everything but football. And one of the things you guys are going to see is that Robert Saleh thought he was coming in to take over a rebuilding team. And oftentimes when you get coordinators becoming head coaches, you put them in a rebuilding situation because when you're a coordinator, you want to teach. But then all of a sudden things change. Aaron Rodgers became your quarterback, but you never changed your approach. And now all of a sudden you're stuck in a situation with a superstar quarterback that you don't know how to coach. And not only you're stuck with a superstar quarterback, you're stuck with a superstar quarterback who marches to the beat of his own drum. Now, why am I bringing this in? Because when you get hired to bring somebody along and you don't adjust when the situation adjusts, and this is why I see the things on Twitter about when you hire people who may have gotten there for other reasons other than for qualifications, this is where they struggle to adjust. The situation changed, but Robert Saleh didn't. Okay, so that's the first thing. I think the whole DEI thing when he got hired and the push to get more minority coaches hurt him because when Aaron Rodgers skipped mandatory minicamp, or the mandatory workout, he fined him. Man, you don't do that to Aaron Rodgers. You don't do that to Aaron Rodgers. And let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers was trying his best to get back. He was doing all these alternative treatments last year when he tore his Achilles. And if they would have made the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers was ready to come back. And then that's the same guy you gonna fine for not making a mandatory minicamp because he was traveling and that kind. You can't do that. Now, here's my take, guys. You're trying to prove to all the other guys that you're gonna treat the top guy the same. And it doesn't work like that. But when you don't get trained properly, I know my top performers get treated differently. The top performers don't get treated. Look at what Dion is doing with Travis Hunter, guys. Travis Hunter don't practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because they're trying to preserve him for the game. Now, anybody else can get jealous, but if you don't do what Travis Hunter does, what do you expect? So that's the first thing. I think the DEI thing hurt him. And I think Woody Johnson had a chance to get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers comes in, he becomes a focal point, which is why they had to bring Nathaniel Hackett over. Aaron Rodgers wanted his own people. Robert Saleh didn't adjust. If he would have adjusted, it would have been fine. Second thing, guys, with this war in Israel, Robert Saleh had a flag on his shirt for the first time, I think, in all of his coaching. And it was a Lebanon shirt. Can't do that in New York. You know who the constituency is. Largest population in New York. Largest Israeli population, Jewish population in all the country is right there in New York. Robert Saleh can't do that. And once you start doing political activism, guys, you already losing the locker room. Because you done lost half of your locker room right there, if not more. And then I personally think Aaron Rodgers wanted Devontae Adams. Robert Saleh didn't. Robert Saleh wanted to try to make Aaron Rodgers fit in a box. And I think right now, Aaron Rodgers is going to reel off 8 or 10 victories in a row, and they're going to win the division. And here's the part about Robert Saleh that Jared Mayo needs to learn from, because I think he's next. He's busy up there trying to do the same thing Robert Saleh is doing. And guys, I'll leave you with this. Bill Belichick on line one, if I'm Woody Johnson. Bill Belichick on line one. Give him the keys to the kingdom. But Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft are really not on the same page. Bill Belichick would love to come in and get the New York Jets to overtake that division and do what he did for New England with the New York Jets. So, man, I know it's a little bit crazy. You know, I'm a Robert Saleh fan. I think he's a good coach. But I think that when you don't adjust and you don't know how to treat superstar players, this is what's going to happen to you. Aaron Rodgers gets what Aaron Rodgers wants. And if they start winning after this, it's on that. A lot of people are blasting Aaron Rodgers on social media and that kind of thing. And I don't blame them. But it's the same guy who said RELAX. And when you saw him push Robert Saleh away after that game, that's when you know this thing was officially over. Because if I pushed the boss when I was working, it's over. And you knew it was over then. But now Aaron Rodgers got exactly what he wants. Get out of my way and watch me work. Y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about Robert Saleh being fired, Aaron Rodgers' involvement, the DEI involvement, the Lebanon involvement. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff on to something? If you hadn't already, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that bell for notifications. And until next time, I'm going to holler.